Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am playing with some fun Brutus Monroe products. So I have this mixed media stencil that is called Coral Reef. It's super awesome. I've got some Chroma Glazes. I want to do something fun with that. And then of course I have the Underwater Friends stamp set to go with the Coral Reef. Can't have your Coral Reef without your Underwater Friends to go with it, right? So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, you know how every once in a while you have a really great idea and you impress yourself? This is one of those times. I really love how this turned out. I'm sure that this kind of project is not for everyone, and that's fine. But I do hope that something on here inspires you enough that you will want to create some sort of fun underwater scene as well. So I am taking the stencil here and I have it down on some clear acetate and I'm using Chroma Glaze on there. I did that with the Coral Chroma Glaze. I thought it was great. Using a coral colored Chroma Glaze, say that 5 times fast, with a coral stencil. So now I'm using the green Chroma Glaze also, and I am putting that down here on my background paper. Now I am making an 8.5 by 11 layout, and I will tell you the only reason why I am making an 8.5 by 11 layout is because that's the size of the acetate I have. And if I had a 12 by 12 sheet of acetate, I would be making a 12 by 12 paper. The good thing is that I do enjoy adding in other sizes to my albums. I think it adds interest and like there's a visual tactile plus is what I think of. So I'm going to go ahead and get those corals down. So it is on the entire bottom of the sheet. And as you can see, the Chroma Glaze does dry a little bit darker. It's over there on the left-hand corner of the screen. So now I am going to take my Chroma Mists and color in all of the stamped images that I did. And I used an acrylic block to put some of the Chroma Mist down onto I used the acrylic, whoa, I like lost what I was saying. Anyway, I used the acrylic block to put some of the Chroma Mist down, and then that way I can add some water or I can add another Chroma Mist color and come up with variations of the standard color of Chroma Mist. Now this is one of my favorite things about the Chroma Mists is that they do blend beautifully together. And it's really, really fun. So these photos are of Ariel and some more of the sea creatures that live under the sea with her. This is in the journey of the Little Mermaid ride, and my printer printed them a little bit funky. Like the photos are a little bit funky, but I love the effect of it. And I think it kind of blends in pretty well with the whole under the sea theme that I've got going on. So I'm just working with it. So I've got my acetate down and I have that on top of the green coral. So I have the coral up on acetate and the green coral below. So now I am just adding in the seaweeds and the shells and the fishes that I went ahead and fussy cut out. Now, the Underwater Friends stamp set does have a coordinating die set, so you don't have to spend the time fussy cutting all of the images. However, if you don't want to spend the money on the die set, they are not terrible images to fussy cut out. Unless you absolutely abhor fussy cutting, then you're going to want to get the dies no matter what. Now I am just figuring out where these little guys are going to live and what needs to go down on my layout and where. So now that I have everything adhered to the top layer of acetate, what I can do is grab some foam and go ahead and pop this bad boy up. So I'm just using regular old craft foam, and this is fun foam because it has adhesive on one side. I am a converted fun foam user. I used to exclusively use unfun foam, which is foam that has no adhesive. I would add my adhesive to both. But one of my really good friends named Crystal turned me on to fun foam. So I am just putting all of the fun foam on to the back of where my papers and things are. That way you're not going to be able to see any of the adhesive from, if you're looking down at the acetate, you won't see the adhesive. So I go ahead and pop the entire layer of acetate up on my paper, and what that does is it gives the coral a very 3D effect. And I love, love, love that it turned out this way. Now I am going to use these little acrylic dewdrops type things. They are from Brutus Monroe as well. They come in a rainbow pack of 6 colors, and I love these guys like so much. So I go ahead and adhere them down with some liquid glue. The liquid glue does dry clear, so I don't have to worry about if there's any kind of little like glue seepage. I'm grabbing some letter stickers from my stash, and I am entitling this Under the Sea. So I go ahead and get that down, and then I've got to find some other little alphabets to spell out the word the, because undersea isn't enough. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and then this is going to do it for this layout, you guys. I absolutely adore how this turned out. Let me know in the comments below if you've played with acetate and if you think that this is a project that you might like to do. I just think it is flipping cool. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again real soon for another video.